Yeah, let me teach you something. Let me educate you. They're my famous words. The devil do have people working for him, and people come out. I see a lot of y'all horns today. I am next. People get mad when you got it, and they don't. And when y'all see him put on this little show and gotta say, hey, let me make it look bad over here too, when it's really going great. You had that package since Friday. You had that package since Friday, so stop. Don't grandstand.
We're talking about mass cutting.
So anyway,
poor management. Poor management. And you know what? People, listen. Pay attention. Listen. Let him talk.
No.
Thank you. Let it talk. Jesus.
Sit down, child.
We have some new allegations coming out against Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, and the Thornton Township Supervisor. A firefighter from the village went on the local NBC station in Chicago, claiming that retirement funds are being misappropriated and that there's also issues with the health insurance for the firefighters. The most interesting thing about this news report is not the misappropriation of funds. That seems to be a common thing when it comes to Henyard. It's the fact that apparently the firefighters endorsed her run for mayor from the beginning.
The ongoing saga in Dolton now spilling over into the fire department.
But when the mayor first started to run in 2021, we did endorse her, and then everything went sideways.
Adam Farrick has been a firefighter in the village for 10 years. He's also union rep for Local 3766.
We have a ton of concerns.
Most revolve around financial issues. These are some of the grievances the union has filed against the village. Farrick claims many of the village's 21 firefighters don't want to speak out for fear of retaliation.
And there's always that scare of retaliation of what's going to happen if we don't beat to their drum.
Farrick claims money taken out of their checks for a retirement plan not going where it should.
I pick the amount that I would like with taken out of my check, and then that money is supposed to go to nationwide. It has not been happening.
He also claims firefighters are having issues with health insurance, which the village pays for. These are some of the documents shared with NBC5 that say premiums have not been received.
Members are getting claims denied, and we did file agreements over that as well.
Trustee Brittany Norwood tells us these issues are very concerning.
It's very sad. It's sad because for the last 3 years, my colleagues on the board and I have been questioning how the money is being spent. We've been fighting for transparency so that we can have the answers to these financials.
Firefighters say they've been working without a contract going on 5 years, and they claim the village is refusing to sit down and negotiate.
Aside from her issues in Dolton, there was another Thornton Township meeting as well. And as with any meeting involving Henyard, things got a little wild, with multiple issues in the crowd and Henyard going back and forth with a Thornton Township trustee. In addition to that, she also claimed that her critics have horns, implying that they are working for the devil, which is either a step up or a step down from claiming racism, but I'm not really sure which one.
Next week, Township Talk. I always tell y'all, yeah, let me teach you something, let me educate you. They're my famous words. And I say that because a lot of people are misled, they are led astray, they are bamboozled, hoodwinked, and you guys don't even understand what has really transpired here at Thornton Township. When we took over, it was a deficit here at Thornton Township. Now it is a surplus, and there's so much hate in this room as relates to the great things that we do, because you know, the devil do have people working for him, and people come out. I see a lot of y'all horns today, but it saddens me because you can never see the good that we do because you got so much hate in your eyes and in your heart. And it hurts me because I am the youth. I am next. People get mad when you got it, and they don't. When Frank Zuccarelli was here for almost 30 years, he was here 29 years, I didn't see one of y'all, hear from one of y'all, because I came to the meeting. It was quiet as ever in here. Nobody showed up, nobody said anything to that meeting, including board members didn't say nothing. It was really quiet around here. So when y'all see him put on this little show and gotta say, hey, let me make it look bad over here too, when it's really going great. And it's sad because I really want people to give us a chance, especially myself, give me a chance, because I really have been producing facts versus fiction as it relates to the township. Y'all should get clarity before you come to a board meeting and make rash decisions when they do the work for the entire month. We only come to the meeting once a month. Once a month, you're making big decisions for somebody's livelihood, and that's not fair to them. So go ahead, Stanley.
Well, I have a few more comments based on that.
Okay, well,
Trustee,
hold on. You out of floor. Hold on.
No, well, this is the board, so
It is the board.
So he can wait.
No, he's not going to. Come on, trustee, stop. You don't have the floor. Trustee, you don't have the floor. I was talking while he was talking. hold on.
He could talk in a minute.
Let him
This
clear it up.
pertains to what we're talking about right now. First of all, you didn't answer Trustee Caroline's question.
I did answer her question.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You
did.
went round and round.
I did not
You
go
didn't
round
answer
and
it.
round.
Second of all, maybe if there was better planning, you're acting
Trustee,
like
you don't have the floor.
You're acting
Now
like
you
this
see
is.
why residents act that way. When you ain't got the floor, you don't.
Like
You do know
this
Robert
is-
Rules of
like
Order,
you have
right?
to make a decision today.
If I don't give you the
These
floor,
are
you can't
things that should have been
speak.
discussed months ago. Just
Trustee,
because you
trustee,
take your
trustee, you don't have the
and then
floor.
you bring something before us,
Stand around, go
you
ahead.
should do better planning.
Trustee, you had that package since Friday. You had that package since Friday, so stop. Don't grandstand. You had it since Friday. We didn't have a meeting on Tuesday. We waited till Monday. Today is Thursday. And you didn't ask one question, trustee. One question.
We're in June and we're talking about grass cutting.
So anyway,
Poor management. Poor management. And you know what? There's one common denominator between here and Dolton, and it's you.
That's the problem. You want to talk about that, it's not about Dolton.
And it's you.
All right, trustee, you out of line. Go ahead. Stand around.
Teach us how to not spell.
We're on the cusp of celebrating Juneteenth. We come to a meeting here, and instead of us being professional,
He was in here. He was in here before we got
we're carrying on in the matter. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful number one to the supervisor that holds that seat. We teach our young people about being respected. We teach them about being respected. And we come to a meeting and we see disrupt. We see disrupt. But not only do we see disrupt, we see individuals that have an agenda. They have an agenda. And the agenda is based about what's happening in Dolton. It's about what's happening in Dolton. This has nothing to do with Thornton Township. You guys need to leave that fight in Dolton. This is about Thornton Township. I've sat here.
Let's have some order.
You get it knocked down.
You did not. Pay attention. Listen, people. I get it. I get it. But let's keep it calm. Let him talk like we let you guys talk. Let him talk. I understand. I understand. Let him talk.
No.
Thank you. Jesus.
Now I sat there and I listened to everybody with their comments. Their comments had nothing to do with Thornton Township. This is a separate form of government. You have Dolton, which is the village, and you have the township. As being a former elected official, let me explain to you the Open Meetings Act. When you come to a board meeting, the board of trustees, along with the supervisor, sets the rules when it comes to public participation. They can allow you either 2 or either 3 minutes, okay? This government have always selected you to speak for 2 minutes. All right? I remember coming to township meetings, and I'm glad to see we have a lot of residents here. When it was myself, Trustee Jerry Jones, at that time, Trustee Everett was on the board. This was before Gonzalez was here. And at the time, I was probably maybe the only resident from the township attending. But I'm glad to see that we're here. But we need to recycle our focus. We're down in the individual that brought over millions of dollars back to the township. You talking about $500,000 that was brought here to the township for programs for you. For you. And we got other residents here that participate in those programs. You talk about the grass cutting. I've seen the young people out. You saying young people not cutting grass? Young people are cutting grass. What I'm saying is, leave your Dolton fight in Dolton. This is Thornton Township. We never had these meetings like this ever before. And I'm sure Trustee Jerry Jones can communicate to that. We never had this ruckus here before. We never had that before. This was a government that was functioning, that was running. And I want to commend those trustees for the work that you're doing to better our township. I want to commend you for that. Job well done. Job well done.
Sit down, child.